Hello Ben and Sophie. It's now 1944 and I want to tell you what's been happening at the Pas de Calais, that part of France facing the English Channel. As you can see, the gun emplacement is much the same with the fortifications facing the Channel, but the problem is that the Allies have landed in Normandy and they're now coming from behind, and they've already set up forward air bases, which you can see here. Now, everything is camouflaged. This is called camouflage netting, and the tents are also camouflaged. And you can see that hidden under the camouflage are planes and vehicles, a tank, and so on. Now, the Germans are very worried about these air bases, and the commandant of the gun emplacement is going to send the little jet up to see if he can see what's happening. So he's got instructions, his name's Fritz, to look for the forward air base. So off he goes, and he's flying over the camouflage base, but he can't see anything. And his commandant says to him, "Fritz, have you found the air base?" And he says, "Nein, I can just see trees." And the commandant says, "How many trees?" "9. So he returns back to base because he hasn't got much fuel. The Germans are running out of fuel. So in he comes. So they still don't know where the forward air base is. Now, the Allies, that's the British and the Americans, have a problem because the Germans have invented a new secret weapon called the V2 rocket. And if we look closely here, not far from the gun emplacement, we can see a big rocket, a V2 rocket, on a truck, and another one hidden in the woods here, and another one being brought in on this big trailer. And these are terrible weapons. They go through the air, no one knows they're coming, they suddenly hit London and explode. Now this one's going to be set up now. So the vehicle drives up and reverses, and it has to go up like that onto its little launch pad, and the driver drives away, and they are ready to fire. They count down, 3, 2, 1. And that goes off to England and explodes somewhere and causes terrible damage. So the British have to do something about that, and they're going to send out some aircraft to see if they can bomb the missile base before the next rocket goes, because there's the next rocket ready to fire. So going back to the air base, they bring out the aircraft. This is a Corsair. That's one of the ones that was hidden. And another one here hidden in the camouflage hangar. And their job is to destroy those missiles and destroy the launch pad. So off they go. And they can see where it is. And they drop their bombs and they fire the gun. Boom, 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 boom. And the missile's destroyed, and the launch truck's knocked over, and the other truck's knocked over, and they've done their job, and they come back safely. And that's the end of that story.